Help.
Engaged.
Greetings everyone. In this episode, Batman defeats 100 enemies. This is in fact, the main objective of the 100 to 1 challenge map, which is a DLC map that came with the game, if you pre-ordered from Steam, on the PC.
Maybe this'll be a challenge.
I will be giving tips on how you can complete this challenge too. I am assuming that you have all the close quarter upgrades, because it will be extremely difficult to complete this challenge without them. I am using an Xbox 360 controller, but this is the PC version of the game. In case you are unfamiliar with the 360 controller, these are the buttons used for the special combat moves. If you are using a PS3 controller, just substitute the corresponding buttons, because the layout for the commands is the same.
Don't let him touch ya!
What you are about to see is the multi-ground takedown. And you use it by pressing these buttons.
Come on, bring it!
The multi-ground takedown is probably the most efficient way to take down enemies quickly, and you should try to use it as much as possible if you want to complete this mission. All special combo moves can be activated when your combo count reaches 5, assuming of course that you have the right upgrade, otherwise it's 8. Another thing, as soon as your shock gloves become charged, you should activate them, unless of course you are performing a beatdown, in which case, activate them after the beatdown finishes. Why wait until after the beatdown? Well, every punch uses up the stored charge of the gloves, and by punching the armored guys, an automatic beatdown is performed on them, if the gloves are active. I think it is better to take out the weaker enemies while the gloves are active, which will make it easier to perform special combo moves. For example, the Disarm and Destroy special combo, which I am about to use right here. And this is another useful strategy. You should destroy all annoying weapons, such as shields and knives, as soon as they appear, otherwise enemies will keep picking them up, making it more difficult to build up a combo.
Stick together! Get ready for a bit! I can't believe this guy! Shot.
The blade dodge takedown is a useful skill to master. It can be a little tricky to get right though. But if you destroy knives as they appear, you will not have to worry about getting it right so much.
That's what I wanted.
Beatdowns are a good way to charge up your gloves again. So here is the list of all the special combo moves. I try not to use the Bat Swarm combo, because I don't really think it's that useful. It just stuns a couple of enemies, and you can get the same result with a cape stun. Anyway, here is the list again, but for PC players, who either don't have, or don't like, using a controller. Quick firing gadgets is a good way to take down a few enemies. And if you get a combo of 12 or more, without using a special combo move, you enter free flow focus mode, where not only will your movement speed and reaction time increase, but quick fire gadgets will do more damage. But as soon as you use a gadget, or special combo move, you will no longer be in free flow focus mode. It is worth noting that depending on whether you have the right upgrade, you can use up to 2 special combo moves. before free flow focus mode cancels. I didn't really quickfire many gadgets during this particular game, because I was concentrating on the multi-ground takedown combo, but it is worth mixing things up a little with gadgets too. Quite a few frackers with knives and shields, so I think it's time to disarm and destroy. The guys with pipes are not really a priority, but sometimes the game auto-locks onto them, instead of who I was aiming for. It does look pretty cool though, when Batman bends the pipes, right in front of them, almost as if he is mocking them.
Just what I wanted. Rip them apart! Get him surrounded! I'm liking these odds. Here goes nothing. Don't give up. Show 'em who he's messing with.
To be perfectly honest, completing this challenge can prove to be difficult at times, especially if you suddenly lose health and die. Because each match lasts about 10 minutes, and if you keep dying towards the end of the game, and then keep retrying, an hour can pass easily without you realizing.
Give it to him.
You will eventually get tired mentally, your reaction time might slow down, not to mention your hands getting tired too, because this game can get pretty intense, requiring your full attention. And after you kill about 80 enemies, this game starts to cheat a little. For example, sometimes, your counter move will not register, and enemies will be able to land hits, when they shouldn't have been able to. This can typically happen a few times in quick succession, and before you know it, you have low health. I once died when I had taken down 98 enemies. I countered, it didn't register and the fracker landed a hit, and that was that. So this challenge can also prove to be very frustrating. But I succeeded on this occasion, as you will see in a moment. See that? The cape stun didn't even register.
Just shut him down.
And before I know it, my health is suddenly low. Like I said, this game likes to cheat, especially towards the end. And that's it, challenge complete. Not a bad score, although I think I could do better. But my first aim was to actually complete the challenge, and then worry about getting a high score later. You can view stats, to see how well you performed during the challenge. Anyway, time's nearly up. I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. This is Blade, and it's goodbye from me.